Have you ever found yourself staring at your phone at 2 a.m., missing someone who caused you nothing but pain? I was that person 3 months ago. Every song, every street corner reminded me of her. I'd scroll through our old conversations until my eyes burned, convinced she was somehow irreplaceable. Until one day, sitting alone in our favorite coffee shop, I had a revelation. What if I wasn't missing her, but missing who I thought she was? Psychologists call it the loss mechanism. Psychonism stisti, a fascinating process where your mind plays tricks on you when someone walks out of your life. Suddenly, all their flaws disappear. You forget how they ignored your text, dismissed your feelings, or made you feel anxious. Instead, your brain fixates on their smile, their laugh, and those few perfect moments you shared together. It is like your memory becomes a highlight reel that only plays the good parts, completely editing out all the tears and heartache they caused you. Here is the uncomfortable truth. What makes letting go so difficult isn't their uniqueness. Ivy, it is the time and emotional energy you've invested. Think of it like an elaborate sandcastle you've spent months building. Even knowing the tide will eventually wash it away, you resist leaving because of all the effort you've already put in. This sunk cost fallacy keeps us holding on to relationships that no longer serve us, simply because we've already invested so much of ourselves. What you are actually missing might surprise you. When you say you can't forget someone, what you are really longing for is how they made you feel during the good times. That feeling of connection, of being wanted, of butterflies in your stomach. These aren't exclusive to one person. The warmth of their embrace, the laughter over inside jokes, these emotional experiences can be recreated with someone who truly values you. Your brain has associated these positive feelings with this specific person, creating a powerful emotional bond that is difficult to break. Did you know research shows it takes about 3-6 months to detach from an ex-partner emotionally? Yet many struggle for years because they've transformed their ex into an idealized version that never actually existed. This happens because we tend to romanticize the past, especially when our present feels empty or uncertain. I've seen friends who were in clearly toxic relationships suddenly describe their exes as misunderstood or just going through a tough time after the breakup. When caught thinking no one will ever compare to them, challenge that thought. Ask yourself, were they truly exceptional, or did your love transform an ordinary person into someone extraordinary? Did they consistently show up for you, or are you remembering only those rare occasions when they did? Often, it is our love, not their character, that paints them in golden light. This realization can be both painful and liberating. The painful reality is that your attachment isn't about their irreplaceability. It is about your capacity to love deeply and the meaning you assign to the relationship. You created significance where perhaps there was none. Their greatest charm existed primarily in your imagination. What you are mourning isn't the person who hurt you, but the person you believed them to be. Here is a powerful truth. You struggle to forget someone because you haven't yet grown strong enough. They can't forget you because you are already strong enough to have left a mark. The solution isn't finding ways to erase them from your memory fun. It is building yourself into someone so fulfilled that their absence no longer creates a void. This might mean developing new hobbies, strengthening other relationships, or simply learning to enjoy your own company again. Your healing doesn't depend on forgetting them, but on remembering yourself. Your healing journey isn't about them twiny. It is about reclaiming your power. You are too incredible to be defined by someone who couldn't recognize your worth. Your ability to love deeply isn't a weakness. It is your superpower. Just ensure you direct it towards someone deserving of receiving it. Every moment spent longing for someone who hurt you is a moment stolen from your own growth and happiness. Remember that healing isn't linear. Some days will be harder than others, and that is completely normal. So what is one step you are taking today to focus on your healing rather than on the person who hurt you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to MindDoc for more insights that help you understand yourself and navigate relationships with clarity. Remember, the heart that was broken can also be the heart that heals sometimes. Sometimes all it needs is understanding the psychology behind why we long for those who have hurt us.